In this episode of Eagle Talk, we will take you through the Section 5 basketball tournament. We'll recap the last 2 rounds of hoops, and we'll look ahead to the finals.
And if you're a Section 5 hockey fan, we've got you covered. Of course, it wouldn't be an Eagle Talk episode without updates on your Brockport Golden Eagles. Stay tuned right after this.
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of Eagle Talk. I'm Justin Pickard here with Justin Maybach, and we have a great show for you today. We get you caught up with all the action in Section 5 basketball. Brockport and Brighton squared off last Wednesday in the play-in game to the quarterfinals. Let's take you to it. The winner of this game will match up against top seed and Greece Athena Trojans. We'll start you in the fourth. The Blue Devils down 3. Corey Gross Jr. makes a tough shot in traffic. Off the inbound, Sam Villatree intercepts a pass and takes it in to put the Blue Devils up. Down 1 with under a minute remaining, Brighton's Jack Falter connects from deep to put the Barons up by 2. Brockport would not go away, however. Amir Odie will pull up to tie the game at 43 with under 10 seconds left in regulation. They would head out to OT, and it was all Brighton from there. The Barons recorded the upset 62-53.
The Trojans were waiting for Brighton during the quarterfinal game, and let's just say there was a reason Athena only lost 2 games this season. In the second quarter, Nigel Scantlebury drains the 3 from the corner, Athena up big in this one. Greece with their foot on the gas. Less than a minute later, Christian Jones rushes up court and finds his way through the Brighton defense for the jumper. Then it's Patrick Meisenthal's turn, the 3 from the corner, and Athena looks like they are rolling on. But Brighton had some fight left in them. Check this out. As the clock is winding down, Najib Awad knocks down the 3 from half court as the buzzer sounds. What a shot. They needed a lot more than this, though, on Saturday as Brighton falls to Athena 92-47. Greece takes on Pittsford Mendon in the semifinal game from Webster Schrader. On to UPrep and Gates Chili. The winner advances to play Hilton in the semifinal. Gates looks like they are running away with it. Thomas Jones, the 3rd, dishes it off to Keith Slack. That slims the lead to 4. Then the Griffins storm back, 4th quarter now. Jack Kai Lewis misses the layup, but James Southers is right there for the putback. UPrep reclaims the lead in the 4th. Lewis with the layup surrounded Spartans put this game away. UPrep is able to pull off the upset. Griffins take down the 3rd-ranked Spartans 82-76. They head to Blue Cross Arena for the semifinal. Coach Reeves had his team ready to play. Here's what he had to say right after the game.
Anytime you advance in sectionals, it's a great thing. Gates is a good team. My hat's off to Coach Nalvin and his team. Tonight we showed that we can play defense, we can make the little plays, we can execute toward the end, and we look forward to advancing.
The semifinals pitted Hilton and UPrep against each other, of course in front of a bigger crowd at Blue Cross Arena. We start in the first half. Justin Martin rebounds and gets the putback to beat the buzzer. The Griffins with a 15-point halftime lead. Trying to mount a comeback, Colin Burkus sinks the triple to get the Cadets rolling in the 4th. Big man Mitchell Carr grabs the rebound and lays it off the glass as Hilton comes all the way back to close the deficit to 5. It's a 3-point game. Jakai Lucas hits a dagger with under a minute left. UPrep defeats Hilton 59-49 and will advance to the finals to face McQuaid.
If you're a Class D2 fan, we've got you covered. The Elba Lancers hosted the Avoca Tigers on Friday. In the second half, sophomore Colin O'Halloran dribbles down the court for a hard-fought layup, Elba attempting to stage a comeback. Later in the half, another sophomore, Colton Dillon, chips it in with a tough bucket, count the basket and the foul. Avoca would win, though, 73-59.
The churchville-chili boys hockey team needed just 2 wins to secure their spot in the Section 5 Class B matchup against Webster-Thomas. Stood between them and a Section 5 title. Churchville-Chili took the ice versus Webster-Thomas from the Gene Polisi Center last Wednesday night. First period, Thomas strikes first. Cade Spencer spins the puck past Churchville goalie, tightens up 1-0. Not long after that, check this out. This fantastic goal, Tommy Amon with a beautiful goal leaping over Saints defender to put Thomas up 2-0. The Saints respond. Spencer Quinn slices one top shelf to put his team on the board. Churchville-Chili added another in the 3rd period, but it wouldn't matter as Webster-Thomas wins 3-2. Coach Young thought his team fought hard in the defeat.
It comes to development, and we want to make sure that the guys are in the weight room in the off season. We have a new strength and conditioning program that we're working with next year, so we're really hoping that these guys come back in shape, ready to go for the season. it's always tough for the seniors, so we like to remind them to just make sure that they're, hopefully they left it all out there, but that they don't have any regrets. You know, they worked their tails off, and it was a tough game out there. We kind of knew that coming in. We lost to these guys twice during the regular season, and we tried to find everything we could in the playbook to get around them and get it and beat them, but just didn't happen.
So who is your top pick in men's Section 5 basketball this year?
I'm picking Greece Athena because of their rich history, and they've basically been steamrolling through their competition all season long, whether it be regular season or postseason action. And even though I haven't seen them, I have heard so many great things about the program.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're one of the best teams in the country this year, and I think they could win it. On to the Brockport Golden Eagles. The men's basketball team is preparing for a Cinderella run this March. The Golden Eagles got a date with the Big Dance as an at-large team in the D3 NCAA tournament. They'll travel to Johns Hopkins, where the NCAA tournament is being held, to face MIT on Friday. The bid ends a 4-year tourney drought after falling to SUNY Oneonta at the SUNYACs. Brockport is led by senior guard Haman Shamseldin and sophomore Justin Summers. If Bport advances, they'll face the winner of Johns Hopkins and LaRoche College on Saturday.
Now we go to the NFL, where apparently the Bills are backing out the Brinks truck for Tyrod Taylor. According to Mike Rodak of ESPN, Coach McDermott said that the team doesn't plan on releasing the former 6th-round pick. McDermott then went on to say that Tyrod is a good player and that it's way too early to take anything off the table other than cutting him. Tyrod has been a model of mediocrity by most starting quarterback statistics, although he was a key in helping the Bills end the 17-year playoff drought. So what do you think about this decision?
I think it's a good decision for the Bills. Tyrod Taylor was 14th in the NFL in QBR. He's a decent quarterback. I think he can get them to the playoffs, but they definitely need to draft a quarterback. I think they should either get Baker Mayfield or Lamar Jackson. Baker Mayfield had a 70% passer rating, and he passed for over 4,700 yards and 43 touchdowns. I think getting a quarterback in this year's draft can really propel the Bills to the next level. What do you think?
I think that Tyrod Taylor sees a little bit more action in 2018 with the new quarterback the Bills draft, learning from Taylor, maybe getting some playing time if Taylor gets off to a bad start. I mean, you look at what happened with the Bears last season. They started Mike Glennon for a few games and then eventually started Mitchell Trubisky when the Bears were starting to falter in that direction.
Yeah, I totally agree. And if Tyrod can take them to the playoffs again and win a game, then we can kind of have talks if he's going to stay around longer. But if he doesn't and they lose again, I think they just cut the cord with him completely and just go with whoever they select in the draft.
Absolutely.
Well, that does it for me and Justin for this week's Eagle Talk. Be sure to follow Talon TV Sports on Twitter as well as the other departments here at Talon. Until next time, thanks for watching.